Really, really do. And you got to remember, when you get up there in age, I mean, when you go down like that, there's a lot of collateral damage that could potentially come with that. And I think that a lot of times, just imagine seeing yourself going up against somebody older or whatever. We've seen it with people in the streets. We've seen it everywhere. You're suddenly in front of somebody, you're like, this person's old. Right. This ain't even right. I'm not going to do this.
Manny Pacquiao could defy it.
46 years old. He fought Ugas like 3-4 years ago. And after the fight the fight looked horrible. He should not have been in the ring. Came out all lumped up. His wife was feeding him soup.
Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back on Manny Pacquiao's comeback at 46, calling it a disgrace to the sport and a mistake from a legend who should know better. He slammed the decision as unnecessary and risky, saying boxing fans deserve more than watching icons tarnish their legacy. In Smith's eyes, Pacquiao's return isn't about greatness, it's about ego, and it's hurting the sport's credibility.
By every word I just said, I truly am embarrassed for the sport of boxing. Because I love boxing. Loved it since I was a kid. But the sport deserves better.
Many boxing fans are blasting Manny Pacquiao's return against Mario Barrios, labeling it a cash grab with no real purpose. To them, this isn't about legacy or competition. It's about selling tickets off a legend's name. The backlash is loud. Fans say they want real matchups, not hollow events that offer spectacle without substance or championship stakes. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit like if you agree, and don't forget to subscribe for more boxing insights and updates.
Toast shit with Pacquiao and barrios, man. Mauricio just want those little sanctioning fees, man. That's all it is. They just want a little sanctioning fees off that Pacquiao purse. I'm not with it. I don't think it's cool. You know, there's other people that kind of deserve that a little better. I personally wanted Boots and Barrios to clash. You know, he got a fight on the way. You know what I'm saying? But it's just stupid. I don't see the fucking point in that fight at all. I mean, if it happens, it happens. At the end of the day, he was a generational talent. I think it'll be an entertaining fight because Barrios is there to fight, you know, but I'm gonna have to edge the younger guy, you know what I'm saying?
Promoters are spinning Pacquiao's comeback as a poetic full-circle moment, ending his career with the same WBC title that launched it. But critics aren't convinced. They see through the sentiment, calling it a weak excuse to legitimize a dangerous comeback that risks both his health and the dignity of his legacy.
As of now, Mario Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. It was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion, so he's fighting in the welterweight division.
Manny Pacquiao is already cemented as a Hall of Famer, and fans guard that legacy like sacred ground. His name brings back memories of wars in the ring, unmatched speed, and heart. That's why his comeback at 46 doesn't excite, it hurts. To many, stepping in against someone like Mario Barrios doesn't honor the legend, it endangers.
In here chilling, right? Chilling with Miss KO, about to go grab some lunch, and my homie L-Dub texts me. And he let me know some crazy shit, bro. Manny Pacquiao is trying to come back to boxing, and he want to fight Mario Barrios for the 147-pound WBC welterweight title of the world. Manny, 8 division champion, bro. Hall of Fame fighter. Great memories of watching you fight. Sit your old ass down somewhere, man, and chill with your wife, bro. Go be senator, bro. Just because you didn't win president don't mean you can't run again and maybe try to win the next time, dog. We not trying to see you back in the boxing ring at all. Ugas beat your ass in 2021. Barrios beat Ugas ass in 2023. What the fuck do you think Barrios gonna do to you right now, bro? Sit down, Manny. Shit.
Joe Rogan once called Manny Pacquiao one of the most incredible world champions ever, especially after he shocked the world by beating the undefeated Keith Thurman at 40. That win was legendary, proof that greatness still burned inside him. But that was 5 years ago. Today, fans say time has finally caught up. The Pacquiao we see now isn't the same warrior who defied the odds. It's a fading shadow of that once unstoppable force. What's your take? Sound off in the comments. Smash that like button if you respect the legacy, and subscribe for more real talk on boxing's biggest stories.
You know, and
seeing him beat Keith Thurman at 40 years old, like, god damn, this guy's great. I mean, just look at his career with 8 different weight classes, world titles in? 8 different weight classes. 40 years old, beats Keith Thurman, who's in his prime.
Right.
Crazy. I mean, what a man. I mean, what a world champion.
Well, he sure turned back the hands of time on that one.
It's fucking crazy.
Didn't he?
And he fought in spurts. Both of them fought in spurts. And I thought Keith was going to pick up on it, but Pacquiao was only fighting.
Boxing analyst and former rival Tim Bradley says Pacquiao has already given the sport everything from brutal wars with Marquez to becoming the only 8-division world champion in history. In Bradley's eyes, Pacquiao's legacy is untouchable. He has nothing left to prove. Every round he fights now adds risk, not reward, making any comeback feel like a gamble that could stain the legend he's already secured.
What are your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao getting inducted?
Come on, it's a no-brainer, bro. Manny Pacquiao, no-brainer.
What did he do for the sport of boxing?
Everything. What did he not do? Fought the best guys, traveled up weight classes, definition of pound for pound, you know. He gave us memory after memory after memory. You know, he fought the toughest and stiffest competition,
including yourself.
You know? I mean, come on, bro. Manny Pacquiao, and he fought him when he was like older too. You know what I mean? This dude don't duck no smoke, bro. But that's the old school way of boxing. You don't have guys like that nowadays, man. So Manny Pacquiao definitely gonna be missed. Till today, Manny was fighting, man. Boxing would be in a different place right now. If Manny came right now, bro, oh my God, it'd be ridiculous. But we looking for somebody here in America, bro, to be honest with you, somebody here in America to take over the game, bro. Yep. You know what I mean?
Rolly Romero recently voiced his disbelief that Manny Pacquiao hasn't already been inducted into the Hall of Fame, calling him one of the greatest fighters to ever live. He praised Pacquiao's unmatched achievement, winning titles in 8 weight divisions, as something no one else has even come close to replicating. Romero's comments reflect the deep admiration active fighters still have for the Filipino icon, but that same respect is exactly why his comeback at 46 has many scratching their heads. With a legacy already cemented and greatness undisputed, Pacquiao's return feels less like a triumphant epilogue and more like a confusing detour from a legendary path that was already complete.
So Manny Pacquiao is not inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Not yet. What does he mean to the sport of boxing?
No, wait. Y'all just got me fucked up. Wait. The one dude, the 8th division champion, not inducted to the Hall of Fame. So, well, I mean, obviously now he's about to be, but...
What did he mean to the sport of boxing? What did he mean to you? Is there something memorable about Manny that stands out in your mind when his name's brought up?
No, because, you know, when Manny was, like, knocking out all those people crazy and all that stuff, you know, I wasn't in boxing at the time, you know, so... But like I said, I mean, I do remember him fighting Broner. That was...
Stephen A. Smith has made it clear Manny Pacquiao's return is a mistake. According to Smith, the Filipino icon already reached the pinnacle of greatness and has nothing left to prove. Coming back now, especially at 46, only risks tarnishing a legacy that millions admire. He warned that continuing to fight past his prime could alter how fans remember him, not as the fearless warrior who conquered 8 weight classes, but as a legend who stayed too long. And Smith isn't alone. Many analysts agree Pacquiao should walk away with his legacy intact, not gamble it for one last shot under the spotlight.
Your thoughts on Manny Pacquiao's retirement?
One of the greatest fighters we've ever seen. Never ran from anybody. Had completely respected the sport of boxing. Was an ultimate champion. And I have to tell you, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet on the planet Earth. I mean, when people, I want to just say this real quick because I know we got to go because we got one more thing to discuss, Mark.
Yeah.
When people talk about Manny Pacquiao and they say stuff like, well, he's fighting for money. I would like y'all to know that there are people who line up in the streets of the Philippines just to come get some money from him. He's very charitable.
After retiring in 2021 and even running for president in the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao focused on charity and public service. His sudden return to boxing feels unexpected and out of place, especially since many believed he had moved on for good. Fans who admired his life after boxing are now left questioning why he's stepping back into the ring at all.
For that one, Pacquiao is now planning to run for president in his native Philippines this upcoming May. But Shannon, how will you remember Manny as a boxer?
Historically great fighter.
Good for you.
The only fighter to win 8 world titles. I mean, started out, Skip, he started out boxing, he was 106 pounds, won a title at, I think, 112, and went all the way up to
108 first.
Went all the way up to 154.
It's impossible. It's just...
I don't believe, I feel very comfortable and said I don't believe we'll ever see that again, Skip.
For decades, Manny Pacquiao was the best of his generation, possibly the greatest ever. His unmatched speed, heart, and warrior spirit won fans worldwide. Many thought his legacy was sealed when he retired, which is why his sudden return has sparked surprise and controversy among boxing fans and experts alike.
Thank you to Manny Pacquiao. Unbelievable career that we may never have a career like that again. I want you to take with you, when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, is moments. By taking themselves out of a comfort zone, challenging themselves. And Manny Pacquiao is a dinosaur when it last of a dying breed. We're not going to see too many fighters like this ever again. And Pacquiao is going to be the type of fighter that we tell our kids about. Pacquiao has 20 wins, greater than some of your favorite fighters' best win. Manny Pacquiao has 3 Hall of Fame careers and 1.
The backlash isn't just on Pacquiao. Mario Barrios is catching heat too. Critics say he should face opponents closer to his age, not someone almost 20 years older. By taking this fight, Barrios is seen as choosing an easier path instead of proving himself against top contenders. Some fans even wonder if he's disrespecting the sport by agreeing to what looks like a clear mismatch.
Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao are in talks for the WBC welterweight title fight. They want to do it in Vegas. Pacquiao is 45 and hasn't competed since August 2021 in a decision loss. Mario Barrios is definitely trying to stat pad at this point. In a stacked welterweight division, you can fight Crawford. If you don't want to fight someone who's coming off a W, fight Spence Jr. Fight Jaron or Stanius, you know? Fight one of the top 4 fighters. You're ranked top 5 and you want to fight Manny Pacquiao? That's stat padding. That shouldn't even count as a win.
46, 47 years old.
Could he beat Barrios?
No. Can't beat anybody this.
When asked about Pacquiao's chances, fellow fighter Jose Ramirez stayed non-committal. He didn't take sides, leaving fans unsure if he believes Pacquiao still has the skills or if the doubts about his comeback are valid. Ramirez's answer only added more mystery to the fight buildup.
Version of Ugas that he beat? No, he's 46. He's 46. Who did he lose?
You're starting to sound more and more like
Who did Pacquiao lose to?
Teddy Atlas.
Who did he lose to in his last fight? Pacquiao.
Pacquiao lost to Ugas.
How did he look coming out of that fight?
Boxing trainer Freddie Roach expressed serious doubts about whether Pacquiao fully understands the physical challenge ahead. He pointed out the huge age and activity gap, emphasizing that Barrios is not only younger, but also actively competing. Meanwhile, Barrios' coach Bob Santos revealed discussions about potential big fights against fighters like Jiren Ennis and Brian Norman Jr., with Manny Pacquiao now added to that list. Santos views the fight against Pacquiao as a huge opportunity for Barrios to elevate his reputation and advance his career.
You know what? He's put himself in a great position through hard work. You know, he's a tremendous story when he turned pro and what he's been able to accomplish being a 2-time world champion. And I always told everybody, you know, he fights all comers. You know, when we fought Gervonta Davis, all my hats off to Gervonta Davis. You know, but it was very difficult for us to make the weight. We were going to move up in weight.
On the flip side, Mario Barrios has expressed nothing but admiration for Manny Pacquiao, calling it a dream come true to share the ring with someone he idolized growing up. His respect for the legend is clear, but many fans argue that admiration alone doesn't make this a fair fight. Critics say Barrios is taking advantage of a fighter who may be well past his physical prime. To numerous boxing insiders, this matchup feels more like a publicity stunt than a true test of skill. The huge age gap, Pacquiao's long inactivity, and heavy promotional buzz all point to a fight designed more to sell tickets than to showcase real competition. Some are calling it a disgrace, arguing that such matchups cheapen the sport and send the wrong message about what true boxing should be.
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios? Okay, if this was for a massive bag, I get it. But you're fighting for a non-pay-per-view event, so you're going to be fighting for free against a guy like Manny Pacquiao. Why? There are plenty of other fights to be making. But yet we're getting Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Is Manny Pacquiao even ready to fight in the ring? Why is he? I get he still loves the sport, but listen, you are an all-time great, a legend of the sport, a Hall of Famer. Why return? Why not just go pursue other things?
Fans are frustrated with Pacquiao's return, feeling he's well past his prime at nearly 50. Matching up against a younger, more active fighter like Barrios looks like a setup for a brutal knockout. Many don't want to see their hero take a harsh loss. They'd rather preserve the memory of his legendary rise and extraordinary career. This comeback risks damaging the image of a beloved icon who once ruled the sport with heart and skill, leaving fans caught between hope and dread about what this fight could mean.
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios, there's 210 Boxing is reporting that this fight is a done deal. I'm not going to believe it 100% until I see PBC announce it and everything per se. But, I mean, this is a fight that has been in talks from a lot of people, from that side saying that Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao have been negotiating the fight and everything. And I'm going to just be real honestly, man, I don't care for this fight. Because I don't care to see Manny Pacquiao back fighting again in the ring.
That's a wrap for today's video. We've dug into the controversy surrounding Manny Pacquiao's surprising return and explored the mixed reactions from fans, fighters, and analysts alike. Whether you see it as a legendary comeback or a risky gamble, there's no denying the buzz it's created in the boxing world. Pacquiao's legacy is one of the greatest in history, and every time he steps into the ring, the headlines follow. Now it's your turn. Do you think Pacquiao still has that unstoppable fire, or is this comeback a mistake that could harm his legacy? Share your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for more hard-hitting boxing breakdowns and exclusive updates. Stay tuned, and see you next time.